Hi, this is Kevin. This is video 2 out of a mini-part series on how to start your own business and run your own business. And on the first series, we talked about part 1. We talked about your passions and your personality traits and what you have on hand and things like that. And that was part 1. And now we're on part 2. And we're going to be talking about licensing and insurance. Now, first of all, on your license, you have to ask yourself, do I need any special training to get this license? Like if you're going into the tree trimming business, well, you got to go down and get your license for, to tree trimming, which means you got to go work underneath somebody for X number of years or whatever. You got to take a test, whatever. So it's not that easy, okay? If you're going to go in the lawn business, you don't have to have anything. You just go down there and pay them the money and you're done. Charter boat business, you got to have a captain's license. You go to CTO, get your C school, and get your captain's license. It only takes a few weeks for that. You basically got to take the class, and then you got to pass the test, and then you got a Coast Guard test. You got to pass that, so on and so forth. But it's only a few weeks longer. So anyway, you got to ask yourself, do I need to be specially trained before I get my license? Is there a requirement? So once you've resolved that, or if there's not, now you're going to go register for your fictitious name. You're going to call yourself something, whatever you want, charter name, lawn name, or whatever type of business that you're in. In the state of Florida, it's about $50 to get on sunbiz.org, and you can set yourself up with a fictitious name. Okay, after that, you're going to decide what type of, are you going to be a sole proprietor, or are you going to have a corporate structure? Okay, you're either going to be a Chapter S, it's a Chapter C, or you're going to be an LLC, or maybe just a sole proprietor. But there's benefits to setting up a corporate structure. It doesn't take that long. It's anywhere from $100 to $300. You can have it done in an hour. But it's nice to set up a corporate structure, and it limits your legal liability from anything. And it kind of separates you and your spouse from your corporation. You're two different entities. We're going to go over that probably in the next video. And then you're going to need to go get your local license. Okay, the local license for lawn service was like $30. I'm done. Local license for a charter boat captain was like $10. Okay, but before you go do all this, you want to go in order like I'm telling you, because they're going to ask you what your fictitious name is, what your corporate name, and all of this, so you can put it on your business license. Now, once you get your local business license, which is usually done through your county, now you're going to go set up your business checking account. When you get to the bank, they're going to ask you all of these things. So if you go try to set up your business checking account, you didn't go through step 1, 2, and 3, they're going to say, we'll see you another day. Okay, so you got to do things in order. And a lot of people, they just like to start up their own business. They didn't get a fictitious name. They didn't get a corporate structure. They didn't get a local business license. They got nothing. And they're going around, and all they think they did is print out business cards. Well, that's not a business. That's a hobby. And there's a lot of people throwing out business cards, or tacking a sign to a telephone pole, or sticking a sign in your grass, talking about their business. Well, really, they don't have a business. Really what they have is a hobby, and hobbies really don't go anywhere, and the IRS doesn't recognize hobbies either. So if you really do want to be in business, you must follow these steps to get yourself set up proper and legal. So when you get to the bank, set up your business checking, you'll have all this in order, and you'll get yourself a business checking. And by the way, I would just get the checks. Don't get the checks through the bank. They just they rape you on those. I got a Costco membership. I get my checks. I just get the personal size, but with the business name on it. And it's only like $15, okay? And that's it. And so, the bank wants to charge you $50, $100, $150. And you can go get these checks made up. And the only difference is the bank gives you these big whopper checks, which you really don't need. And you can get these small business checks. In fact, I'll show you one right here. Okay. They're just regular old little business checks. Here's Naples Lawn Service, Daystar Charters. Okay, they're just little business checks. They're little personal checks, but you just put your business name on them. And that is a cheaper way to go don't ever pay for those business checks. And so those are your steps for licenses. Basically, just to recap, you want to get any testing done or certifications that you need, proof of training, whatever. Then you go to Sunbiz, get your name, fictitious name set up, and then you go set up your corporate structure, and then you get your local license set up down with your county. You go get your business checks, and all you have to do now is get your insurance. Now in the lawn business, what I do is I just get liability insurance. It's like $1, $2, $3 million or something. It's only like $600 a year, and that is really the way to go. And then on my mowers, if you finance through John Deere, they cover the insurance. So basically, they charge you an extra $400 or $600 over a 4-year period, which is nothing. Okay, and so then that mower's covered, whether it's fire or flip over or whatever happened, it gets stolen, that mower's covered. So that's the good thing about financing through John Deere, is they pay for your insurance on your equipment. As long as you're making your payments, you got the insurance. In the charter boat business, I go through a place called Charter Lakes. I've been with them forever. I've been in the charter boat business for 24, 25 years, and that's who I've always used. And they will cover your liability, and they'll also cover your boat, motor, and trailer. And it's anywhere from $1,000 to $2,200 a year. It just depends on how much liability you want and how much you're gonna value your boat, motor, trailer at. And for the lawn business, I go through what's called Hiscox Insurance. I saw it online. You can look it up, and it's just liability. It's like $600 a year, and it covers you. And you do not want to be in business without insurance, because you probably don't want to lose all of your assets. And if you're not set up corporately, you'll lose all your personal. You could lose all your personal assets too. So set yourself up corporately and get yourself business insurance for your equipment and business insurance for your liability. So that's the end of part 2 on how to start your own business. We have several more parts. The next one's going to be talking about corporate structures and how to figure out which one's best for you. So after that, we're going to talk about other videos or advertising and purchasing and pricing, financing, ethics, your niche in the business, and how to organize it, your finances, and all sorts of stuff. So if you like this video, please like us and subscribe if you're interested in hearing all the other parts of this How to Start Your Own Business series.